All right, unboxing of Lingenfelter 2005 to 2007 Chevrolet Corvette high flow air intake. All right, intakes. There's your shroud, plastic shroud. Another piece. Looks like you got some plastic rivet. Here. And it's oiled for us. Ooh, yeah. Look at all that oil. Alright, well. Yeah, looks good. Okay, well, let's get started, guys. Alright. Let's start taking some stuff apart now. Got my light right here. Intake shroud. That just pops out. See? And that just pops off. Don't need that. And this piece comes up right here. We just gotta finagle these out of here. Let's disconnect some stuff first, guys. So you pull that gray piece out first, guys. So you pull that gray piece out first, and then push that black piece in. You know, all these GM connectors have little things you gotta push to disconnect. Put that out the way. This should lift straight up. Now, if you don't have one of these metal pry tools, you need one, because they make your life a lot easier. Trust me. Pop that one out. Alright, easy peasy. The looser the better, guys. Don't in this case, don't just skimp on it. Now remember, I disconnected the mass airflow sensor and the breather right there. And just like that route. Careful, you're gonna need to reuse that mass airflow sensor. There's the shroud we gotta cut, guys. Oh, that's not too bad. So I guess they want us to remove this radiator shroud, or I guess a support shroud. And guys, if you don't have a little impact like this, you're missing out. They make work so much easier and quicker. And let's see. Oh, look at that. Look how easy. Watch that line right there. It looks like a radiator overflow line. Put that to the side right there. A good time to clean crap. And that's still connected on the bottom, I believe. We're gonna use the pry tool and get under there. Got two clips, and I can't see them, but I can feel them. It's those typical GM clips. Alright, guys. Now I'm just gonna show you. You can do this without jacking up your car. This is what's under there. One of these. Two of these. You pry up the centerpiece first, just like that. That's why this tool is so important. Pry up on this nearly all the way out. See that? Then you get under it and you wiggle it, pop that out. I did it without jacking up the car, and I was able to reach under there. It's kind of a pain, but it is possible, guys. All right, let's get up here. See what else we need to remove. Looks like another plastic fastener down there. Let's see if that one's gonna be difficult. You can kind of see it right there. The shroud is removed. I set it up. I set the template, cut the template out on the outside dotted line. Instead of using a punch, guys, I use a smaller drill bit to start the holes. See, the instructions tell you to cut this piece of paper out. Go ahead, drill your holes, and then cut out the big 1/2-inch holes. Right there. So that's your intake opening right there, and that's your fasteners for your shroud. Alright, drilled out the 1/2-inch holes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes. Used silver Sharpie. Connected the outsides. I'm going to use a Dremel probably to cut this out. I need to drill these pilot holes a little bigger. It's 11/32, which is an odd shape because no one has that. It's 0.3438 in inches. Look at that. 11/32 inch holes. Who has that? I have this drill set. Doesn't have it. I have this DeWalt drill set. Does not have it. So 0.348 almost on the caliper is pretty close to 5/16. Well, not really, but I think I could bore it out enough for it to be a tight fit and be good enough. So we're gonna go like that and see how it does. See what this does. And we're through. Alright guys, the hardest part about this install was getting this shroud back installed where it should be and removing it. I think there's like 5 screws underneath and a bunch of fittings. Christmas tree fittings, they supply you with a couple. You have to reuse a lot of the plastic pieces though. So just keep that in mind. This kit is pretty involved. It takes a few minutes. A few tricks. Like these, this needs to get disconnected and removed down here. And that connector is a temperature sensor for the outside air, I believe. And watch out these airbag sensors as well. Do not hit those. It tells you to disconnect the battery, and I don't always do that. But yeah, I mean, not the worst thing, but it's definitely a lot other simpler cold air intakes that you could have done. Alright, after installation, honestly it's kind of a pain. Biggest part being removing the shroud. I'll give you guys an update on whether I think it was worth it or not. Right now I'm on the fence. But Lingenfelter, the price isn't too bad, and the install was a pain. However, you know, it's definitely doable. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.